Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to or welcome back to Universal Wisdom Tarot and to your general intuitive tarot reading for the month of February for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. It's a general reading, so just a reminder to take the messages that resonate for you and with you and leave the ones that don't for somebody else. Okay, so before we dive into your reading, just want to take a couple quick seconds to talk about the astrological aspects of February. There are three that I'm going to point out, which are all three conjunctions with Pluto in Aquarius. And the first one is on February 5th when Mercury will conjunct Pluto. And then on February 14th, Mars will conjunct Pluto. And then on February 17th, Venus will conjunct Pluto. So the one I'm just going to, kind of call out to you is the, I would say that the one on the 14th of February, just because that really is, well, first of all, it's Valentine's Day. So, that's a day that, we all look forward to. And of course, Mars and Pluto energy together in a conjunction can be a powerful and an intense aspect sometimes. So just calling that out there, because if you're wondering why your Valentine's Day didn't go as planned, you might understand why. Okay. What can happen between these two planets? Well, the conjunction between them can often bring about an intense desire for ambition, or even a lust for power. So somebody could be exerting their willfulness. There could be an energy of selfishness being exerted. I throw these things out there so that you can take a look in your own charts to see where these planets fall and where these aspects occur, in which houses, so you know which areas of your life may be affected by this energy, or where you can expect some selfishness to occur or willfulness to occur, and it might be good for you in your chart, and it might be more interesting in your chart. All right, so take a look if you're interested. I just throw that out there for you anyway. Okay, all right, let's get into your reading, and I give thanks to the angels, spirits, guides for the guidance, protection, and assistance. I'm truly grateful for all the messages that you provide me. And we have 4 cards, please, for Cancer for February. Angels. Five of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Two of Swords. You got 2 cards out here. I'm going to see what the Strength card and Page of Pentacles. Okay, let's see what was at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Wands. What is it that you're trying to manifest here, Cancer? I don't know what it is you're trying to manifest, but the Queen of Wands is a manifester. She's a go-getter, right? That's a feminine energy of having your hands in multiple things at one time. There's lots on the go. This is a busy beaver. Now, I don't know if this is you or somebody around you, but there's definitely an energy here of being very out there. Like, you're shining brightly, you're doing things, you're kicking butt, you're getting things done. and but you're also very self-aware, and but there's also luck that favors you, okay, with courage. That's the message that we get from the Queen of Wands sometimes. And also we see that courage with the Strength card above, right? So I'm feeling like you're getting involved in a lot of stuff. I don't know what it is you're trying to bring about, but you're definitely, because we'll have to get that into the clarifiers. This message is a little bit vague right now for me, in that it's really telling me that you are kicking butt and you're trying to do a whole bunch of things. And when we get our hands in a lot of stuff, sometimes we do too much stuff. And that too much stuff means that you think you're going to win every one of these things. You're trying to gather up all those swords, right? That's what this guy is doing right here. He's gathering up all those swords. He's had a lot of battles already. There's bodies that are bruised and battered. He's left them bruised and battered, and he's just taking the swords, right? He's trying to scoop up everything that he can. So, but what happens is you're trying to carry too many swords, they're going to start falling by the wayside too, right? Because you just can't carry that much. So I don't know what you're trying to get your hands into, whether it's business, whether it's personal, whether it's whatever, but there's a lot going on here for you. And the universe is trying to tell you got to slow down a little bit. Take things sort of step by step here. Maybe you're just at the start of some of those things, and that means that you sometimes need to make choices, right? You need to make choices to make something grow and flourish better. You need to make a decision to turn left or turn right, because going left will result in one thing, but going right will result in something completely different. So instead of having them all on the go and thinking they're all going to go left, right, up, and down at the same time, which obviously we all know doesn't happen. You can't go in all four directions at the same time. You've got to look at things probably from a bit more of a broader perspective here and just say, what seeds can I plant? What seeds have grown to midway? Which plants can have grown to almost fully grown? Which ones are ready to be picked, right? So you got to kind of look at this as a phased approach, is what I want to tell you here. Okay. Yeah, you're in the middle there of decisions, whether that's left or right, and don't really have all the answers. I do feel like you are looking for some kind of communication about whatever this is, and I have no clue what this is. It's very hard to do this sometimes from a general perspective. I prefer really succinct questions. That's why I like to give free personal readings, by the way, because I do actually like to answer somebody's questions and give them solutions to what they're looking for. But anyway, enough about that. Let's get back into this. But I do feel like you're looking for news of something, and you are trying to be brave about that, because maybe you don't want to hear some answers about whatever that might be. Or it could also be, while you're waiting for this news, you're trying to keep yourself calm and grounded and centered, right? Because the Strength card is often about taming ourselves too, right? Taming our emotions and keeping ourselves in check. So maybe you're getting overly excited about it, and you're telling yourself, oh, calm down, just wait, don't blow this, let it come out the way it needs to come out. Now, is this all in relation to business? Is this all in relation to marriage? Let's clarify. Let's find out. Eight of Cups. Judgment. Ten of Swords. Okay, so when we look at what is it that you're taking on here, what battles are you trying to win here? This has to do with you facing your fears. This has to do with you coming to an end of a cycle and starting a brand new cycle, right? You finally have given in to something or someone, perhaps. Again, it's not very clear to me whether this is love related or something else in the material world, but obviously there is something here where you have finally given in and said, okay, that's it, man. I'm going to give in to this. Somebody has been nagging me, or somebody's been, and it doesn't necessarily mean a bad nagging. It could be a good nagging. Maybe somebody's trying to tell you, let's get married. Okay. But what I'm feeling for you is definitely that you've decided, okay, you know what? Enough of the old, and I'm just going to give in here and give it up to the universe, because you want this rebirth, this new start, right? There's energy here in that Judgment card that it's time to start anew, because you're also walking away with that 8 of Cups, right? So you've decided, okay, you know what? I'm going to have this is the way it's going to be. I'm going to start something new. You give it to me, universe. You tell me what it is that you want me to do and which way you want me to go. I'm not going to make the decisions with my head anymore. You're going to give me the answers, okay? And you're just going to give up to it and let it happen, whatever that might be. All right, let's clarify that Knight of Pentacles. Three clarifiers for Knight of Pentacles, please. Thank you, truly grateful. Four of Pentacles, High Priestess, Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is a card of conviction for me. It is a card of you standing your ground. It is a card of your beliefs. It's a card of you showing what you're made of. It is a card of saying very much, here, I am at the top of the mountain and try as you might. Come on up, right? And the High Priestess is telling you that your instincts are right. So your convictions are rooted in your gut and what your gut is trying to tell you. Now, these cards are coming underneath the Knight of Pentacles. And as I said, the Knight of Pentacles before was, as I said earlier, that the Knight of Pentacles is saying, you need to look at the big picture and you need to plan things and let things grow slowly, right? If you don't, you'll feel like this door is blocked, right? It's locked off, and you will never be able to break into whatever is behind that door for you, right? Again, whether that is a relationship and maybe you want to seriously, I don't know, commit to somebody, or whether this is a business that you want to break into, or whether this is you want to break the glass ceiling because you've been in a position that's so close to this executive position that you can't get there and you're trying to get there. Then know that your powers are strong, know that your instinct is strong, and know that you have the ability to do this. You do have the ability to break through, but you just need to be patient about it. You need to take it one step at a time. I told you, you can't go up, down, right, and left at the same time. You have to go left for a little bit, or make a decision, go left a little bit, and then if that doesn't work for you, well, then turn around, go right. Oh, if that doesn't work, there's a ladder, climb it, right? So you have to kind of maneuver around these things a little bit. Okay, let's clarify that Two of Swords. Five of Swords, Three of Wands, and 10 of Wands. Yeah, I think you're feeling that you have to make a decision here because of that that Five of Wands. You've got that of Swords twice, by the way. Five of Swords twice. I feel like you have to make these decisions. You have to make these decisions yourself, and that nobody can help you to do this. But you're bringing more upon yourself and making it heavier and harder for yourself with this Ten of Wands here. You're bringing that burden to yourself. You're making this not work for you because you feel you need to have the answer, and you need to have the answer today. No, you actually don't. Expansion and growth comes with putting something out there and waiting to see what's going to percolate, so you know whether or not, when I told you go left, if I told you go left, you have to percolate and see how far the left path goes before you decide, no, that's not working for me and I have to go right. Okay. So you don't have to make those decisions right now today. And I know you're feeling that. That's where this biting off more than you can chew is coming at you. You don't have to make that decision. That's one of those things you can leave for next week. Okay. Just give yourself a break is what I want to say. Give yourself a bit of a break. Let's clarify Page of Pentacles and Strength card. You have the Two of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. So I do want to say to you here that there is a bit of duality on this table here, because again, now you've got another two. So again, you're in this mindset of trying to really make decisions, but if you're not making the decision, it's okay to sit in the middle. You know that, right? And it's okay to not make that decision, because making one decision makes you uneven. Then there's no balance, right? And balance is what is going to bring you the victory of what you're trying to achieve here. Okay, whether that's, again, I don't know if this is marriage, if this is engagement in a relationship situation. If it is, I just want to say, this could be someone from afar. There could be somebody who's stands in your way a bit. That's the other thing I'm going to say to you. If this is a relationship, that blockage that you might be feeling, or that biting off more than you can chew, could be with somebody in your relationship who might get in your way a little bit. That's the other thing I'm feeling, because you have the card of convictions here, saying, you've got a blockage. You're fighting, you're trying to win all the battles, right? And there's a lot going on here. So could this be, I don't know, I'm going to throw this out there, like a mother-in-law who's in your way? That's a potential here. But if this is business, again, this is, you have the opportunity to achieve something here. Just know that you don't have to make all the decisions today, and you don't need to really win all the battles until this all works itself out. All right, Cancer, let's pull you one final message from the Oracle of the Fairies. Final message for Cancer, please. Oh, card came out. Nature's signs. I'll read to you what it says. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only open our hearts and minds. Okay? All right. My lovely Cancer followers, I will leave your reading there, and I hope there was a message in it for you. If there was, then please click the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And if you are interested in a more personal reading, there's a link in the description box that will connect you to me, where you can get your personal reading. And all I have to say is take care, and I will see you again very soon. But please know I am wishing you, as always, divine light and love.